Hello, members of the itty bitty titty committee. No, one member is here. So I just wanted to talk to you and tell you why you should love your small boobs. I have like a list here that I made. I was like thinking about it, thinking why I love my small boobs, and these are the reasons that I come up with. First of all, you can sleep on your belly. Now this is my favorite position, where I just sleep on my belly, raise my hands above my head and just spread my legs, and that's how I sleep most of the time. And you can do that with your small boobs, because when you have big boobs, you just kind of like, could be kind of painful, kind of uncomfortable. But if you have small boobs, you can just sleep your night away. Second one is that you don't have to wear a bra. This is a choice for you. You can wear a bra if you want, if you don't feel comfortable, if it's a little bit chilly and your nipples kind of like peek through. But if you're okay with that, and if you like don't have a problem with stuff showing, you can just go around with not wearing a bra, especially when you wear something that is more structured and you kind of have some kind of like hiding. You don't need really support, you just need something to hide your nipples. But when something is like a little bit more firm material, you can just go without a bra. And if you do want to wear a bra, it's easier for you to find one. You don't really need to go to fitting and kind of think of the sizes and the cups and the material and the wires and stuff. You don't need that kind of support. That goes as well for swimming suits. You can wear whatever you want. Everything's gonna fit you perfectly. Everything's gonna look good. If you need a little bit more like added stuff in it, you can just buy a push-up swimsuit. But if you don't, you just wear a bikini or a one-piece suit and you're ready for the summer. You can exercise easier. You know, all that running and bouncing and like bending over on the side, doing this, doing that. It's very easy if you have small boobs. They don't jump up and down that much, and it doesn't hurt as much as like when it comes to girls with big boobs. It can be pretty painful if they don't have the right support and the right sports bra. You don't need any of that. You can just go like that. Just run into the wilderness. Or you can have like a little sports bra just to keep everything even more firm. Now, when we're talking about being firm, I'm not gonna say that, but your boobs are gonna stay up with age. Now, you know, gravitation is like merciless, and we're all gonna get old and we're all gonna get a little bit saggy, but your boobs is not gonna like get to your belly button. Your boobs is just gonna sag a little bit, and they're actually gonna look a little bit bigger with that sagging, not old. So that's really a blessing, you know. Speaking of age, smaller boobs make you look younger, make you look like a younger girl. Even, you know, if you're a little bit older, in your 30s, 40s, it makes you look younger. When you have small boobs, you're gonna look youthful for a very long time. If you decide to have a baby one day, they will get bigger and you will get surprised, but you know, it's not gonna be as difficult for you as for the women with big boobs already who get pregnant and then their boobs get even bigger. That can be so freaking painful. And just like, what do you do with those boobs? Like, where do you put them? Where do you like, how do you work with them? They just want to pop out. Your boobs are gonna look perfect. And one of the reasons why girls with small boobs are often like self-conscious is because of boys. Are they gonna like them? Let me tell you one thing. Guys don't care. They like boobs. If they're small, fine. If they're big, fine. If they're you know, like medium, fine. They love boobs. They don't really care if they're big or small. Don't worry about it. Your boobs are not a problem with like relationships. Small boobs are better for your health, for your back, because you will not have back pain, and your posture will be better because you don't carry that weight in your chest, so you can just stand up straight and they don't like pull you down, because you know, when you have big boobs, they're heavy motherfuckers. The summer is coming, you know, it's spring, it's already warm. Some places it's like extremely warm already. And you know, like the sweating under the boobs is not an issue for you. You know, I didn't even know that women sweat under their boobs until I actually heard it from a person who has big boobs. Like, you know, the summer when it comes and you like sweat under your boobs and you have sweat stains and you kind of like, you can even get a rash, and I'm like, right? Really? I had no idea. I had no idea. Pfft, my boobs are not folding over ever, you know. I cannot put a pencil under my boobs and just go around with it. It just, you know, there's nothing to hold that pencil, so I don't sweat under my boobs. Thank you, universe, for that. Even if you don't think so, your clothes will look better on you. You have so many things that you can wear. You can wear strapless things. You can wear spaghetti straps without a bra. You can wear button-ups without that, you know, like when people with big boobs, they kind of like, when they close that button, it just, you can see their boobs through the hole that is created because the boobs are big. You don't get that, right? You can button up everything that you want. You can also wear prints on your shirts, like if you want to wear something that like some kind of sentence or something, a word, you can do that. It's not gonna stretch and look like, whew. It's gonna look as it's supposed to look. You have like crossbody bags that you can wear, because you know, when you have smaller boobs, that crossbody bag, the strap of a bag, doesn't make your boobs like separate and like be like they're in a fight, so that's a good thing. Also, seatbelt is a very big problem for people with big boobs. You know, it just gets there and kind of like cuts into the boob. God no. And that's everything, my list that I want to say about small boobs. I believe that I forgot some things, so if you have some idea, please write it in a comment section down below. I would love to see it, why you like your small boobs. And also for the girls with big boobs, this was not like shaming of big boobs or anything. All boobs are beautiful and you should not be ashamed of your boobs, whether they're big or small. You should love them and embrace them, cherish them. I was just trying to make itty bitty titty committee members feel better about themselves, because I think that we have, maybe while we're growing up, like we have more mental issues and problems with our small boobs. Like we're very like sorry that we don't have big boobs. So that was what I wanted to say, to actually encourage people with small boobs to feel better about themselves. And big boobs are also beautiful. Love your boobs and take care of them. You should probably, if you're like over 20, you should probably go to the doctor's office and just check your boobs to see if anything weird is going on, because the breast cancer is a very big problem and it just more and more women are getting sick, so prevention is the best cure. And I will leave you with that. I love you all and I will see you very, very soon.